Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth. You guys, hello, and welcome. It's a little weird. Today, Mr. Hurley. Greetings. How are you? Thank you. You guys, do you see? Let us say hello to Anna Moret. Hello. Craft by Jay, sir. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Mr. Simon Hurley, of course. Hello. Ms. PJB Stampa. Hello. You guys, it's a new release for Mr. Simon Hurley, and it's here. You guys. Oh my gosh. Elizabeth needs a trailer for foam pads. I've got a new the new foam pad blanks. I got a blank coming. I got another one. Is that a cow? No, it's not a cow. But it's roaring. It's roaring fantastic. Look it. It's a tiger. It's a zebra. It's a giraffe. It's a leopard. And another tiger. Tiger. Stencils. We've got Geo leaves. 3-piece stencil. Ugh, I know, right? We have leopard. 2-piece stencil. We have intertwined. It's a 1 stencil. There are 2 other stencils. They're linked in my description box. So many goodies. Yeah, you're prepping for your live later. I'm kind of thankful and not thankful that you went from noon to 7 p.m. Eastern, my friends. So if you're not following Mr. Simon Hurley, why? Because he shows you all the goods. So if you want to see those other 2 stencils, you're going to want to see his live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. And this is Tropical Flora. Look at this. It's a peel apart. We love the peel aparts. And this one has 9 pieces. So 1 as a whole, and then 8 little pop-outs. 8 little pop-outs. And this guy, I showed you, but I didn't tell you. It's called Wild About You. You guys. And I'm wild about you guys because but these. Is Delise here? Where's Delise? We need Delise. She's gonna go. Oh my. Oh, look it. Oh my goodness. It's gorgeous. Look at those. Oh wait, we went the wrong way. Let's do that. Let's do that. 5 new neon colors. Look at those neon colors. Aren't they? Oh, you guys. And then 1 new Astro Paste. Black Widow Astro Paste. Why not? If you guys love the pastes as much as I do, and you get them, and you have a tough time getting them open, I did leave 1 here to open with you. I like to take a razor. You could take a pokey tool. You're going to stick it between the lid and the jar with the blade side up and away from you. Blade side up and pokey end away from you. You're going to stab that in, and then you're going to twist the jar. Okay? Just like so. We're going to put that away so we don't stab ourselves in our excitement. And then you're going to take and pull the top off. And then, I put that away too soon. You're going to, get that in there, right? And you can attempt to pull it. You can get some scissors and snip it. But if you're not overly excited and you remember the steps, hang on to your knife, and then you're going to just poke. Just poke a hole at the bottom, and then peel. Peel. You want glow-in-the-dark paste? I hear ya. Oh, these would be fun if they glowed, right? We have, I have the Ranger glow-in-the-dark grit stuff. It's nice. It's nice. But, so we have new, oh my gosh. We're gonna use this one. Because I can't. I haven't opened it yet. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh my gosh. Look it. Now, it is at the top. Now, what I like to do is shipping shakes them up and stuff. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. And it'll help settle it back down. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Don't eat it. As yummy as it looks, don't eat it. Don't eat it. God, that's gorgeous. Let us, just a second. Just a second. I need to move some things. I need to move a couple things. Ooh, probably don't put that there. Don't put that there. Put that there. Okay. Because I just want to show you. This one is called, I don't even know. I'm so excited. I don't even know. I just love the color. It's called Limelight. Limelight. Sublime. Wait. Which one's Sublime? This one's Limelight. I think Mr. Herman misspoke. But that's okay. This is Limelight. It's sublime, that's for sure. But this is Limelight, and this is Dart Frog. Okay. You see that? Do you need both? No. You don't need them. But you should have them. Because then you can do 2 colors of leaves. Look it. I know. You can see the bottom of my jar. I need to get a new one. I need to get a new one. Well, now you need one named Sublime. Sublime. A nice, I don't know how you get better than these two. Because I love this one. But I love this even more. You know, this one looks on that lighter side, like overzealous. And we love. Right? Yeah, we have to double check those names now. There's so many. There's so many. Okay. I do apologize. I'm a little bit disoriented. You guys, I didn't get no sleep last night because we have a yellow jacket infestation, and they have infiltrated the house, my room, where I sleep. So I was up last night in a vigil. I doze off, wake up, have to kill some bees. Because I've been stung 3 times. So, I haven't had my sleepy sleeps. I took a little bit of nap, and that's why I was kind of thankful Mr. Simon Hurley changed his time to 7 p.m. Eastern, because I literally had no sleep at that point. The husband came home. Yesterday we sprayed the bees with the yellow jacket spray, and I stayed up all night swatting the ones that were still sneaking into the house. And then this morning we put plastic over the window, but they were still coming in, so we had to figure out where they were coming in. We basically plasticked all of the windows because they're just coming in. They're coming in. I think we're going to do this guy with, you guys, there's so many choices. So many choices. No, we're gonna do this guy. We're gonna do this guy. We're gonna do this guy with this guy, and we need some of our black hole paper. Black hole paper. Ooh, ooh, are you ready? I'm so ready to swipe these. Swiper. We'll leave the black hole paper out because these colors on the black hole paper are just scrumdiddlyumptious. And then I think we'll ink some of these, fussy cut some of those. I think they'll be really pretty with that. And then we'll pick somebody to go on this. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. And we'll talk about all this goodness and not the bees. Because I'm on paranoia at this point. I've been stung 3 times, and anything that moves or sounds weird, I freak out. By the way, our bedroom window is broke. It's been broke for a while because a bird flew through it. The bird was unharmed, but it broke the window. Oh, why do I have that out? Oh, by the way, these do have coordinating dies. When you get your set, if you purchase, links are in the description, and you buy the coordinating dies, yours come on a beautiful sheet, you know, just the way Spellbinders likes to do it. They organize them for you on the little sheet. They come on that really fun plastic, which we're saving for our washi tapes and stuff that we want to re-stick because it's lovely plastic. And yeah, but for us designers, they save on packaging. You want the giraffe? We can do the giraffe. We'll do the giraffe for Miss Pam. And Miss Pam, yes, I got your message, but I was like, I just couldn't answer you at that time. But yes, absolutely. Okay, so we're gonna take the guts out of our Altenew stamp wheel, and we're gonna take our sticky mat, and we're gonna set that down. The new Simon Hurley stencils do not have that coating that was peeling up. If you guys know, you guys know. The older stencils, they do lose their backing. It doesn't hurt them. You just, yes, I got the dies. So, ooh, so many good things, you guys. So many good things. You guys. I got the dies, and I almost said, but I won't be able to use the Scout, which I won't. I won't be able to use the Scout today. But you guys, I'm so excited. I did it. You guys did it. For my YouTube, you guys, down there in the chat area, there's probably a little $sign. When you guys do those super stickers and stuff, it's like a donation, right? Oh, I wanted to get my scraper tool, because we're going to do a big area. We're going to get the scraper tool. And we're going to put our globs of goodness on our scraper tool. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Ugh. Globs of goodness. We can always put stuff back, right? You're going to fill your scraper tool. And then whatever we don't use, we're going to put back. We're going to fill the globs, oops, a little bit more. I moved it over a little bit too much. Okay. My black hole paper's there. My globs go across. We're going to start with our spatula more up. We just want the gloves. The gloves. And then we're gonna put it down. We want those gloves to touch, right? So you start bending it down as you're pulling. Okay, you're gonna start in a more upward, and then you're gonna bend and pull. And by the time you get to the bottom, you should be flat. Flat. Oh! She donated her Norwegian monies. That right there, for everyone that had done a YouTube donations, because I'm not running ads on my channel, because it's a preference, right? I could on the replays. I could right now, but I just want you guys to use my affiliate links and these lovely donations, right? I got paid. I got my first paycheck from the YouTubes. It was enough to buy a Scout. So the Scout is on the way. The Scout is on the way. The Scout is on the way. And I'm really excited about that. I also have other goodies coming. Thank you to viewers again. Honor Marette. Karen, hello. Thanks for popping in today. Happy Friday. Yeah, okay. Are we ready to lift this? Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm just gonna very lightly, the lightest of lightest, just drag this across the top to grab up the extras. You guys, I'm so all over the place. Please don't mind me today. I'm tired. I'm excited. I mean, I've got all the goods coming. But, your donations and your share, if you can't donate, that's fine. If you saving your money to go shopping, use those affiliate links, whether they're my affiliate links, Simon Hurley's affiliate links, our crafty friends out there in the YouTube verse, their affiliate links, because they're keeping somebody running, right? But if you want this, the goods are down in my description box. The two stencils I do not have are what are listed. Black and green is my jam. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at how stunning that is. Oh my goodness. Okay. But yeah, there's two stencils I don't have. Another, like, whimsical, it's called Lush leaves. And they're really pretty, which they will be mine eventually. Don't you worry. They will be mine eventually. I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to clean this up before it dries. Okay? And we're just going to hose it down with some water. Hose it down with some water, and then we're going to grab a paper towel. And we're just going to clean everybody up. I'm not doing one of my normal cleanups. I know. Ooh. So gorgeous. Okay, so that is nice and clean. We'll need that for that or our other stamping platform. And then this guy right here. We're going to hose that down. Now, I'm using paper towel to clean my paste because if I use my fabric, which I do, right? I use the fabric claws, but they get crusty because did you know that if you add some water to your lunar pastes, you can paint with them like paint. And you can paint them on things like fabric. Yes. You can paint them on non-porous surfaces. Stencil them through. Now, the thing is, on a non-porous surface, like metal, glass, you can pick it off later. You can do it, enjoy it for as long as you want, and then pick it off. We'll have another play. We'll have another play, and we'll go through all of the lunar paste stuff next week. So if you like lunar paste, you're gonna have to come hang out with me. Gonna have to come hang out with me. Okay, so our stencil is not 100%, but you guys, it's fine. You can take it to your sink and really work it. You can throw it in a bin of water, all that stuff. You can clean up the stencil. It was super thin. I don't think it would have done very much because I didn't get a ton of stuff. But we're going to be doing some cleanups next week. I'll probably have another bonus live just because. Another bonus live next Friday. Because I would like to use all of the lunar paste. But we just can't right now. We just can't. Okay, we're going to get our tropical flora, which I don't think I told you the name of this one either. My bad. Tropical flora. We're going to stamp this. Isn't it pretty? We're gonna stamp some of the flowers in pink. And since we're gonna fussy cut, it doesn't matter, right? We're gonna stamp some of those in pink. And then we'll stamp some of these in green. We'll stamp the bigger ones in green. Yeah. Because we're gonna take those and put them on our thing for our giraffe. Viewer choice, craft by Jay. Thank you so much, you guys. Spoiled. I feel so spoiled. Simon Hurley and Ranger spoil me. By the way, I forgot to mention, this is all sponsored by Mr. Simon Hurley and Ranger. So we can thank them for allowing me to play and show you all the goodness. But we're going to take our little giraffe and we're going to give some background goodness. Yeah, we're going to do a couple of these and then we'll get that giraffe in there. It's going to look fabulous. Okay. So let us grab some paper. I'm gonna use. Hold on 1 second. Have a sheet, you guys. Don't worry, I will be ordering more. Stark white cardstock probably next month. Ooh, yes. But for today, we're gonna if you guys don't have it, I would recommend getting it. The Stark white cardstock, it's got like a little textured side and a super smooth side. And it holds, if you guys have seen me do or add water to the paper that I do, the other paper I use, it holds up pretty good, right? This holds up even better. It's kind of an odd paper, and he just calls it Stark white cardstock. But it holds up more like a mixed media paper. It's a very nice, very thick paper. And what I'm doing is I'm just cutting a panel, and we're gonna load it up with some florals. And no, I did that wrong. Don't mind me. Yes, no, that's right. Do I even know what I'm doing? No. But we need to stamp some of those. And they're kind of big. So let's make sure we can get quite a few on there. Oh yes, there we go. We can. And then we'll do a couple of extra leaves, right? So we should be able, yep, that's fine. But the stark white cardstock, it holds water really well. You can't use it like drench it or anything like watercolor paper. You would just need to buy his watercolor paper, which is also super nice. Yeah, and you can find that all at Ranger. You can get the Ranger goods, and Ranger is linked down below for you guys if you're interested in looking at the set, maybe adding it to your wish list, because Ranger does provide that feature for you. Ranger also, if you spend your monies at Ranger and collect the points, you can get coupon. I just used my 20% off coupon to order the Simon Hurley, his Spellbinders release. It's on the way. That's on the way too. And I used my other funds, my affiliate funds for that purchase. So thank you, everyone. You guys are fabulous. Okay, we're gonna use 4 because why not, right? We have this bright, glorious, look, just look at them. You can never have too many greens. I'm sorry, you just can't. You can't. But we're gonna do a giraffe, which is gonna be yellowy, brownish colors. So let us go with, you know, I'm feeling a little pink for these flowers. Which one did we get? No, not that one. Yeah, we did. We're gonna gentle taps. That is still really hard for me. Gentle taps. We're gonna gentle tap and get these inked up. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. Don't stick your finger in it though. Or you can. Now I got a green thumb, you guys. Isn't that lovely? Okay. And then we're going to gentle tap. These are Stellar inks. This is Prom Queen. You've heard of Prom Queen because it came, oops, yeah, no, that's right. Prom Queen. Felt foam. Exact same stuff. If you have the re-inker for this and you want the foam pad, you don't need the other re-inker. If you're new to this and you're getting re-inkers, both the Prom Queens are the same ink. You only need one. So you can get whichever one suits your fancy. Gentle taps. Can we do it? I think we did it. I think we did fairly gentle. I don't know. Okay. And then we're going to flip. We're going to lock the bottom in there. And then we're going to press. We're going to press it down. And then we look. Ooh! Look at those! And we can restamp if we want. This one was a little bit too close to that one. But see, look at that. We're going to get a couple more, we'll set those off. Red rubber. Red rubber, red rubber. Stamp all the goodness all over. Okay. Again, we're going to lock it into place, pick them up, and gentle taps. Gentle taps. The foam pads do stamp much easier than the felt. Felt stamping, it gives a different little texture. I like felt stamping. I don't mind those little weird imperfections. Look it! I know, right? We can put this right back on here. Just like so. Give it a little spray. And I'm not worrying about the paper underneath because the wheel has that all nice and covered. And then water, my friends. Oops. You come back here. Quit making a mess. That's all you need to clean these. Because the Simon & Hurley inks are water reactive. They're water reactive. So we're just going to clean like so. Okay, and then we can put those away. I was going to say, where did I put it? We're going to put it away. And just like a puzzle, we're going to puzzle this all back together because I like to keep mine together so I can find it later. That's an end piece. And then we can stamp it as a solid piece next time. It'll be fabulous. Oh, no, you go in there. See? Puzzling. Somehow. This one. Okay, we'll get it. We'll get it. That one's in. It's in! Yay, we did it. Okay, so there's that. There's that. We're going to do some fussy cutting. But not right now. I almost forgot. We got a giraffe to stamp. So we're going to get our other piece of stark white cardstock. I am going to do... I'm going to do the giraffe a little bit different than I normally do. We're going to use the stark white cardstock and we're going to stamp our giraffe. And we're going to die cut it twice and build it up. Because this is really nice thick paper. And we'll get our giraffe to kind of stand off the paper just a little bit. Now, these stamps are a little bit different than your normal stamp. There is no outline. Like, if you stamp just one piece, there's no coloring lines. They're a little bit on the whimsical side, okay? And it's okay if they don't line up perfectly. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna put stamp wheel away. I'm gonna show you how to do a stamping in case you do want perfection. Okay, we're gonna get the Misty out for this. And we're only getting the Misty out because I have the acetate for Misty. I don't have an acetate for our stamp wheel. Okay, so we're going to use our acetate for our positioner. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to put our giraffe. We're going to put our giraffe right there. Okay. And this is the spots. This is the spots. Now, you can stamp in black. Absolutely, stamp in black. But I am going to stamp it in the brownish color, which I had a little sampler. Here we are. I wanted to see, like, these two, right? These two are going to be my giraffe colors. And I'm going to make the spots a little bit like that. And how am I going to do that? Well, if I had an ink pad, a blank one, I would just drop all those colors in the ink pad and make a new color. But I don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab Bee Sting. Okay. We're going to grab Over the Moon. And then we're going to grab Grr. I always forget which one that one is. Nope, that's Woof. This one. Okay, Grr. Okay. And then we're going to put some of that there. Put some of that there. And then we're going to put some of that there. And then I'm going to take an ink blending brush. And we're going to see if we can make our new color right here. Right here. Right here on the thing. Will it work? I don't know. Let's find out. And then I'm going to dab it on. We're going to dab it onto this guy. And we're going to stamp. It's not dark enough. It's not dark enough. It's okay. Oh, he's so cute though. I'm going to grab some more. And we're going to ink that up. And we're going to grab some more. And we're going to ink that up. Just slam the door shut. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Look at that. And if it's not dark enough, we're just going to add some more color. Because the Simon Hurley inks, they layer up so beautifully. You can get such a nice light layer, and then we just ink that up. Look at how gorgeous that is. We made a new color. We made a new color. And I missed his little hoofing. And it's actually not a hoof. They're just feet, I guess. There we go. There's that. Isn't that glorious? And then, I know, right? Ugh. The things we can do with the inks. I've never done this before because I feel like the colors I have are great, but this giraffe, it just needed its own color, right? So we're going to clean this. I'm going to clean this, and then we're going to mix another color. We're going to mix a color, and this is like just some filler color. I don't know how to explain it. This is not going to color the whole rest of the giraffe. It's just kind of some filler color to help create some lines and stuff for our giraffe. And we're going to place it the best we can. And we're going to use our acetate to be a tester. Okay. And to do that, I'm just going to grab a dark color. It doesn't matter what dark color. But I'm going to pick this up and scooch it around and kind of see where it's going, because it is a little bit different, you guys. It's different, and like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. What am I looking at? I'm looking at all the things. I think we're gonna try and line it up there. I don't know. Let's see what that does. Let's see what that does. We're gonna press it there. We're going to lift it. We're going to put our acetate down. We're going to put our acetate down. It turned out really nice, didn't it? Thank you, Mr. Simon. Okay, and then we're going to take our dark color, and we're just going to brush it on there. And then we're going to stamp it right on the acetate. And our acetate was in the corner. And if the color's not dark enough, because sometimes that happens, we're going to get a darker color. We're going to get a darker color. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just placement, right? That actually looks like it might be in the right spot. Okay, but see, we've stamped it on our acetate. So if we don't like it, we can clean it and reposition it. But I think I like it. So we're going to stamp. we're going to clean our stamp because Black Widow. Yes, I know, right? Black Widow, Black Widow. Okay, so, oh, I almost started to peel that up. Did you see that? Don't do that. We're going to make a new color, because we can. We're going to do Guppy and Willow. And I wrote here 2 parts Guppy, 1 part Willow. Okay? 2 parts Guppy, 1 part Willow. Because Willow is such a dark color, Weeping Willow, and then Guppy, we want it more orange, right? Come here, you. Hold on, my fingers aren't grabbing. Okay, so this will give us our 2 parts Guppy because foam pads release the ink so nicely. I say that, and I think it's just the glass mat. It's hard to see on the glass mat. And then we're going with Weeping Willow. And we don't need as much, right? Just like that. And we're going to get that brush that we played with, okay? And we're going to clean it off. We're going to clean it off. I clean it off on a rag, okay? Throw it in the wash after. You can test it to see if it's dropping color or not. And then we're going to mix it right on our glass mat, our non-porous surface. And then we're going to ink, get more of that yellow in there. Ink our little dude. I think I did it backwards. No. Oh. It's a little bit off, but we don't care because, ooh la la. There's like little shadows. They're like little shadows, but not really. It's really interesting, you guys. It's really, oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Even being a little bit off, you guys, nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to care. Because that just looks amazing. Look at that. Oh my goodness. What a great stamp set. What a great stamp set. By the way, my friends, I have some super exciting news. Super exciting news. As if I'm not spoiled enough, right? Ranger. I don't know if Mr. Simon Hurley was part of this too, but Ranger asked if I wanted to make reels for them. I, of course, said yes. Don't have to twist my arm. So, you guys, be on the lookout. Follow Ranger. Follow Ranger. Follow me. I'm super excited because, I mean, they share my stuff every now and then, right? Because they're fabulous and they like my stuff and they comment on my stuff, which is exciting. But now we're working together and I can make them specifically a reel just for them. And I'm really happy with my first reel, you guys. I'm so happy with how it turned out. It's fun. They're not all going to be like that. But this one, I'm really happy for. I got to finish doing the description and everything, and I'm going to get that over to them. But yeah. We'll still be using all the Ranger goodies. All the Ranger goodies. But yeah, I'm super excited, you guys. We get to make reels for Ranger. And they're going to post them. And it'll post to both of us the way the system works. So you might see it twice if you follow both of us. It's okay. You can give it 2 hearts. I don't mind. You guys. Look at this. Oh! Look it! Oh, isn't it glorious? It's not dry. It's not dry. How do I know it's not dry? My paper is cold. My paper is cold. It has put a crust on. There is a nice little crust on. But I did do it kind of thick. Okay, remember this is Limelight on the Ranger Distress Heavy Black cardstock, the black hole paper. If you guys follow me enough, a lot of the times that's what I call it, black hole. It just sucks in the light. But look it. And if you're wanting perfection with your lunar paste and stuff, and you need the black hole paper. I don't know what it is. It's great for this. You can use it with your alcohol inks. You can use it with your lunar paste. You can use it with embossing powders. I don't know what it is about this paper and embossing powders, but they melt so smoothly. She does make sense. Yes, I do. Yeah. Limelight is sublime. But this is still wet. Just like when you are doing watercolor and stuff, you know your paper is wet when it's cool. Because there's water in there, right? It's not all dried, but that's okay. We have a crust. And we'll be gentle and try not to smush it. And so we'll move that, and then we'll say, there they are. And there's the giraffe, our little giraffe. We're going to pull him out. We're going to set him on here. We're going to get a nice border all the way around, and try not to move it. We're going to grab our tape. We're going to stick this guy down. Oh my goodness. Again, if you want to see all the goods, and even, I'm going to say, even better inspiration, I don't know. Simon Hurley has some really great inspiration tips. So, you're going to want to go check out his channel at 7 p.m. Eastern this evening and see what he's got to show ya. Okay? Plus, he'll have all the stencils. I only have 3 of the 5 new ones. Yeah, he'll show you all the stencils and give you ideas for all the things. Ooh. Look it. It even cut that little piece out. Look it. I'm a little bit off. That's okay. It just looks like a little shadow. It looks like a little shadow on the side, right? We don't worry about that, you guys. And then I'm just going to run it through again. Because even though this is nice, Stark White cardstock is a nice, heavy quality, 100 and something, honestly. Did I write it down what it is? Yes, it's 110 pound. You get 10 pieces, 8.5 by 11. It's really nice stuff. I don't use it all the time because it is a little spendy. But when you're doing that project that just calls for quality, maybe you have a commission, maybe you have a special person to give a birthday thing to, you just want quality. And we're going to stack these up, and it's going to be fabulous. It's going to be a little bit taller. Can I squeeze one more out of here? I think I can. It doesn't have to be perfect. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're going to cut it one more time. Because we can. And then we're going to glue these together. And we're going to assemble our card. Okay. Now, I'm using the Gemini Junior to do my die cutting. And when your sandwich is a little tight, right? Let's see. Some of your dies are going to leave impressions. If you do a test run and it's leaving an impression and you don't like it, you're going to have to loosen up your sandwich. You're going to have to take something out. So for me, if I'd have thought about it, I would have taken out my paper. I have a paper in my sandwich. It works better for mine for all of my regular paper. But 110-pound paper is not regular paper. I should have taken out my paper shim. Live and learn. But we're okay with it. Oh, you can really see it on this one. Okay, if your dies are doing that, you just need to adjust the pressure on your machine, and you do that with your sandwich. And if you can't, if there's nothing to remove, like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. But for me, I should have taken this piece out. But it's alright. I'm not too worried about it. You can't really see it on my giraffe. And then, you guys, we have just stacked it. And it's not too stacked. It's not as thick as something that would have foam tape on it. Crystal's Creations. Wyckoff. Hello, hello. So it'll go through the mail nicely, and you shouldn't need extra postage just for these couple extra pieces. But it's going to give that nice thickness to that. Are we... Oh, look at how he just pops out. Oh, look at him. Oh, my gosh. I tell you, I'm still really jumpy. I'll probably be freaking out. I fell asleep. Fell asleep with a fly swatter in my hand, you guys. Fell asleep with a fly swatter in my hand to kill any bees. Because those yellow jackets are mean. They drilled a hole in our siding next to the window. So, and like I said earlier, that window is broken, so there's no glass, and we just had cardboard up, and they were pushing through the cardboard to come in. I even put duct tape around the cardboard, and they still... I was watching the window, and they're like, and they would like shove their way through the sticky stuff. Like, they're so crazy. And being stung 3 times in 3 days, I thought it was a fluke the first time. The second time, we taped off the window. Third time, I'm like, how are they still getting in here? And so, yeah. So I'm on like this paranoia thing right now. It's just, ugh. They're so mean. They're so mean. Because our giraffe has a little bit of a white halo and these have some white spots, we're going to go ahead and fussy cut these also with a white halo. Okay. Because we can. But yeah. So, I was up all night. Because we sprayed the nest, and it made them so mad. We were holding up, we'd spray, hold up the cardboard, and you could just hear them hitting the cardboard. It was like a scary movie. I know. Well, 2 of the bees stung me twice, so I've got 5 stings in me. This one right here hurts the most. And it's the ugliest. It swelled up so bad. Cussy cutting! Yeah! That's because... Yeah. But these are such easy shapes, you guys. You can send them through your scan and cuts and whatnot. I'm just gonna look at myself, do all this easy cutting. I know, you guys. It's okay. We do the fussy cutting. Oh, yeah. Look at... And, that is 4. This is why you need multiple shades of green. Look at that. Aren't they pretty together? This is... We shall call our giraffe Hank. I don't know. He looks like a Hank. Doesn't he look like a Hank? I just feel like he looks like a Hank. Hank the giraffe. So here's yellow jackets. Oh, and yesterday I'm dealing with bees. I think we get them all taken care of, and then somebody drops in, and I freaked the freak out, because I don't do spiders. And with that anxiety of the bees and not wanting to get stung again, and then a spider drops in, I went into a meltdown. And I'm just like, why? Why is this happening? I'm a good person. I am not afraid of honeybees and bumblebees. I have been okay with those bees. I don't know how I'll be with those bees after the encounter with these yellow jackets, but my, like, oh, let's look around to see if anything's in here is on high alert. And I'm just, anything touches me, I'm like jumping and freaking out. You guys, it's insane. I hope you never ever have to deal with this. And poor Jana, her and her husband were recently stung because their yellow jacket nest was in the yard, and it got upset. Am I? Please don't tell me I'm frozen. Or we change subject. Maybe that's what we need. Oh. I'm sorry. Okay, so, pardon me. Let's get that into the garbage, and I lost where I was. But anyways, yellow jacket, neon paste color, yes. It is a beautiful color. They're just mean. Yes, they do make nests in the ground. But yeah, I was saying, Jana got stung in the face, and her husband got multiple stings too. Is it, I guess, a bad season for the yellow jackets. It's a bad season. Let us get this fussy cutted. I swear, that doesn't really sound like a word, but we don't mind, do we? We might not use that one. Did we only stamp 3 of these? Yes, I think we did. We did 3 of these. And we're just leaving a nice little halo. Super easy. Remember, when you're fussy cutting, you're looking where you need to go, not at your scissors. You can glance at your scissors to make sure your starting point is at the right spot, but after that, you're just gonna travel to where those scissors need to go. It's hot, and they have drones that fly around waiting. Yes, they do. They're rude. They're rude. Honeybees are another story, right? Honeybees are so lovely. They're like, let us do our thing and collect the pollen and hum and be a uniformed team doing their job and making gardens grow and stuff. Oh my gosh, look at that. That pop of pink. Okay. Jenna, we have the pink. We had some old school roses. They're 4-petal roses that have a lot of smell to them. They're more of a wild rose. They don't exactly grow on a bush. They grow on stems. They're really beautiful. They smell really good. The old homestead that we used to live on and rent, we rented at the homestead. The arch at the sidewalk had those roses on both sides, and you could stand under it and listen to the honeybees just humming away, doing their job. I was always trying to take their picture, but they move so fast. But you could walk under them. You could interact with them a little bit. You know, you couldn't like swat at them or anything, but if you just were calm. We never got stung by a honeybee. As many times as we mowed and walked by them, they were chill. And the humble bumbles, you know, those fatty little humble bumbles floating around. Now those, we love some humble bumbles and stuff. I think this one is going to go right there. Oh yeah, look at that. I think we're going to open that. Yep. Oh, nope. Let's do it this way. Okay. And then there's that. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Pink. I know, Shanna makes it. Hello. How are you doing? Last little flower. This is the new Simon Hurley release. They as in Simon Hurley and Ranger are sponsoring this live today because they sent me all the goods. Not all the goods. You gotta go watch Simon Hurley at 7 p.m. Eastern to see the rest of the goods. There's a couple of stencils here that I don't have yet. Linda G, I don't think I said hello to you. Are you just popping in too? Cordelia, I hope you're feeling better, my friend. Oops. Let's get a grip on this one. There we go. And then we could put that there. And you know what? I think we're going to do a little bit of that. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Our little cluster of floral in there with our little giraffe. Look at, aren't they so cute? You know what? I think our giraffe is a girl. It's hard to tell. We never know. We have to look up their skirts. And it's impolite. But I think our giraffe is a girl. I think it's a Sarah. She likes her flowers. She likes to meangle in the flowers. Look at her. Isn't her pretty? Yeah, Mary Alice. Hello. Oh, cough. If you don't mind pineapple juice, there's something in pineapple juice. It's like an anti-inflammatory and I don't know. My auntie has this phantom cough, and she drinks pineapple juice, and it soothes that cough. But is pretty, isn't she? Look at her. This is Sarah. Sarah the giraffe. We'll probably name it something else on another day, but on this card, it's a Sarah. It's a Sarah. Because I think she just looks really pretty. But we got to get this glued down. Now, we have a lot of white going on in here, and then we jump to this black area. We're going to bring in some white, just the tiniest bit. So we're going to get our, card base, okay? And then we're going to trim down just enough that we get this nice white trimmed border, okay? Cordelia, I think so. I think so. She says, if I ordered candy from Brutus Monroe, does that count towards craft purchase? If you're eating the candy while you're crafting, it absolutely does. And it doesn't have to be from Brutus Monroe, as long as it goes to your craft room. You guys, I'm still freaking out. What was I doing? Oh, I need my trimmer. We're gonna get... Do we want deckled trim or just a regular? I think we're gonna put... No, we're gonna do a regular. Because we have so many straight lines, I think a deckled would just look maybe a little weird. So we're gonna take off like 1/8 of an inch off of a long side and 1/8 of an inch off of a short side. Is it true 1/8 of an inch? No, we eyeballed. We just stick it in. The square is 1/4 inch, and we just stuck it in like half the square. Safari, guys, right? Okay, and then we're gonna double check to make sure we got enough. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Doesn't that just make a difference? Like, I know. Sometimes we need a little white border. Pam White, hello. How are you doing? Yes. All the goods are at Ranger. Ranger.com. I have an affiliate link down in the description box for you guys. If you just want to pop over there and see the new stencils, I do have direct links to the 2 stencils I do not have in the description box for you. So you can click on those links and you can go see. They are affiliate links. So if you do by chance make a purchase, they'll thank me and send me a little commission. And then I go and buy more stuff with the commission. It's a lovely circle of wonder. And if you're on a no buy and you want to help my channel, like, comment, and share. I know. You hear a lot of people say it, but it helps. Like, comment, and share. Share it with your friends. And I know some of you lovelies do. You share on Facebook. You share on Discord. I know you guys are sharing, so thank you. Keep it up. I appreciate it. Okay. Now we're gonna, sorry, Sarah. This girl, she's gonna go down. She's gonna go down on top of the floral. So we're gonna have to kind of keep moving her back, right? Because we want to make sure we get this in a good spot. Like these two. We're gonna glue these two together because I've already decided I like how these two overlap. Like so. And then we're going to get some glue on them. Okay. And we're going to hang on to them. Come here, Sarah. And then we're going to kind of figure out, we want her like there. And I want that like right there. Okay. So she's going to go like that. That's going to go like that. I'm loving that. And then come here, you. kind of like that. I think I like this. Oops, come here, you. We're going to go up a little bit more right there. Okay. And then we're going to go right here. Yep. This is what they call staging. We're staging our stuff because we want it to look good. We want it to look so good. Oh, that's nice. But I think I want this out a little bit more. We're going to have to re-glue that one. It's okay, though. Put that out a little bit more. And then we're going to do this one. If you're not finding that it's wanting to stick, because we do have a lot of texture there, all you got to do is get some double stick tape and that'll really hold it. But sometimes you just need to give it a little bit of time. Ooh, maybe not that way. Let's do this one this way. There. Okay. And then we're going to glue this one down. And there she goes. There she is. Miss Giraffe. Da 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 da. And because she's thick, she's a thick girl. She's not sticking down right there, and that's okay because remember we made her nice and layered up, so she's gonna sit on there and just be glued to that part, and it's fine. It's fine. Oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't she gorgeous? Ugh. Limelight with 4 and our new mix. Our new mix. Again, if you guys have the Simon Hurley inks and you like that mix, come here, you. And it wasn't, I mean, it's there, right? Those are the colors we mixed. We mixed a bunch of guppy with some willow to get this color, and it's not exactly like this. And then we did Bee Sting, Over the Moon, and Grr to get this color there. And if we get an ink pad, we would mix those colors right together. And then, you know, I don't know how we would do that. But we would mix the colors, maybe in a little plastic cup, put the drops together, and then put it on. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I think one of our other crafty friends has done that. So we'll have to go watch her videos. And that would be T. Not Afraid of Color. I think she made new colors with her blanks. I made all sorts of crazy stuff with my blanks. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? There she is, you guys. Look at the detail. Look at the detail. And granted, I die cut a little bit off, and it still works. See, don't worry if you miscut or anything, because it still works. We misstamped a little bit. It still works. Prom Queen, 4, Limelight. And this would look totally different on just some regular black. And I'm not just saying that. I know this because I've used regular black And it just makes things different. It just makes things different. But there she is. We're going to have to snap some pictures of her and go post her on Instagram. You follow me there. You follow Simon Hurley there too. And Ranger. You want to follow Ranger on the Instagram for sure. For sure. To see some reels. Not a ton. Like, it's like one a month, or when they need them. They're going to reach out and be like, hey, we need a Simon Hurley reel. And then I will make a reel. And they will share it. And it will be fabulous. But there it is. There it is. And if you want to see more inspiration, you know, follow your favorite crafters that do stuff. That do stuff. Hey, look, my nails match. I got leaves on my nails. And we got leaves right there. Anyways. I want to thank you guys so very much for hanging out with me today and playing with our new Simon Hurley release from Ranger. We used so much of the goods. So much of the goods, right? We used the Simon Hurley Stark White cardstock to do our stamping, and it's beautiful. We used Wild About You to get our giraffe. Today, her name is Sarah. And then we used a lot of the Simon Hurley inks to create the flowers and the giraffe. We made a unique color right here on the glass mat for that, right? The stencil is called Intertwined. It's just a really great... I'm excited to see if you guys pick the stencils up. I'm excited to see what you guys do with this, because it's glorious. And then we did the florals from this one. And again, Tropical Flora. Tropical Flora is a 9-piece set. And we took we peeled it apart, and we used the peel aparts, and we fussy cut them. It's glorious. And Ranger and Spellbinders hooked up again, and it got us some wonderful coordinating dies. So the critters from Wild About You do have coordinating dies. So you don't have to fussy cut if you don't want to. And then we use the Stark White. Yes, we use Stark White cardstock for those guys. And we use the Tim Holtz Distress Heavy Stock and Limelight. Isn't it beautiful? I'm just... Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Yes. I told my nail tech, I said, let's do some gray. It's a really dark gray. And I says, and some leaves. And that's what she came up with. She had no picture or anything. And I just said leaves. And I think she did a beautiful job. Beautiful job. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Next Friday, I'm going to do a bonus live next Friday. And we're going to play... We're going to make a lot of backgrounds. We're going to play with the new colors. And we'll swatch them, and we'll do all the things. We'll do all the things. And I'll pull out the fabric. We'll do the painting. And I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys all the things. Okay? So until then, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful crafty day. Again, please consider using affiliate links when you're shopping if you're on a no-buy. Or maybe it's just not your jam. Maybe wildlifey safari stuff is not your jam, you weirdo. But that's okay. We don't judge. Weirdo. But you can like, share, and comment after the videos. It helps. It helps. I want to thank you. Thank you so much to all the lovelies out there. All the lovelies. Let's not bury Sarah. Let's not bury Sarah. Look at those. Oh my gosh. So yummy. So yummy. Thanks to our new viewers. Thanks for hanging out with us in this crazy day. I will be back on What is today? Today's Friday. I'll be back Monday. Pattern Paper Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Let's play with some pattern papers. That evil, is it an evil laugh? Maybe. Shanna, thanks. That just... Sorry. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. I'll send you out with some music. I don't know. I can't hear it.